Dangling pins. Did you know these were a thing? I did not, but now I do, and oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. These beautiful dangling pins that have charms and a little fringe dangle with an adorable little patriotic themed charm. I got this kit on Amazon, so I'm not going to say that I did anything amazing here. These are easy to assemble, but that is what is so nice about them. So, first things first, let's look at these pins. These were so easy. They twist off at the end, and then you've really just got to work about your space. The to add the dangle was just a chain that came with the lobster claw already attached. So you put the chain on the open end onto the pin, and then you just open up the lobster claw and clip through any of the adornments you want. So you could easily move or take these off or add more to it. These are good fidget spinners. These are good stress. These are good work distractions. And then, look at that. Oh my goodness, the tassels. So this one, they're all a beautiful red, white, and blue. And they came with little leather tassels to attach and then a patriotic charms. They're not all the same. These first two both happen to be the American flag pendant, a little charm, and then I love it. So you get the red stars and the blue and white, which is the opposite, right? It should be blue and white stars and red and white stripe, but that's okay. A little bit different. Same thing. We're getting a cute one here. This one is the heart. So that is that charm, a little heart flag. You got stars, so an American flag as a star. I loved these beads because you got so many. You got flat, shiny, almost just hard plastic, and then you got the textured with the metallic, the glittery, shiny beads with little studded rhinestones, plain, clear, sort of acrylic beads. You could have all variety ones. I think this is a great project because I was able to do this in a very short amount of time. You just lay out your beads and the charms and the pieces. It is not very messy. There were no tools. I didn't need my wire snips. I didn't need needle nose pliers. I didn't even need scissors. This was truly just buy the beads in the kit and you could make these. Another friend said she might look for a similar set, but in a different color scheme as giveaways on a cruise she's taking where they do swaps. I'm going to an event that's going to be right at the 4th of July, and so we're going to be doing a big, big giveaway on behalf of the nation's 250th anniversary. There's another heart, and the bead selection was great. These are all very large, very good variety. There's very few repeats in the large beads that I received in the set. And even when they look similar, like this red bead is not the same thing as this one. If you get in closer, it's hard to tell, but this one is like a disco ball. It has little square print on it, whereas this one is just a smooth ornament, just round smooth. And this one is faceted and cut like a gem, similar to this, but these are smooth. So they're all white, but very different types of white. Sorry, it's turning. We got small star, we got the small heart, and then the American flag seems to be the other big popular one that we got. So variety of the charms, and they're all metal with a bit of enamel. So I got a whole set. I got 12 pins, and then to go with the pins, because I'm going to make these a duo. It's going to be a pin and then a dangle or a little purse charm, or these are what I'm calling my barbell keychains, and these were fun. These were easy to do, and I just used red, and I'm letting the white in the center be it. So red, white, and blue was kind of what my thinking was. I did not stick. I went ahead and let myself play with some of my fun beads. So these have flowers or little patterns. They're not just red, white, and blue. I went ahead and expanded it just a bit into what I had. I like this. So many different shimmers. I let there be a little extra space in them too, so they really can twist. I figured that would be fun for stress relief. And here's a different one. I used the gem up front, but I had one of these big round beads left over from the pins, and I thought using it here would be fun. I liked all the variety. Here's that. It's blue and then it turns to white, so kind of a frosted glass effect with this one. You could play with endless combinations, which is why I liked the project. I would put one together, not like it, and then set it aside, and then come back and be like, ooh, I like that better. I didn't realize how good the beads were. Like this bead here on the end has little hearts in it. It's very hard to tell till you get up closer, but there's a little heart design inside it. And this one is like a druzy. It's not smooth, it's real tactile. You can feel it. Remember when druzy stones were a thing in jewelry? This one has little bits of fruit in it and just red spots in the glass, and this is that milky, solid, opaque bead. And this one is also opaque, just the blue and white stripes. Here we got the red, white, and blue, and then a blue milky. You gotta mix it up a little bit. Again, that So that kind of goes even closer for y'all on that. You see what I'm saying? It's like they've put hard glitter and mounded it to the outside. And then two different types of beads. One is smooth, like pearl, and one is faceted, like a rhinestone. And then the last one, again, a little bit of a colored polka dot bead, the blue smooth, and then clear glass with some red sparkles in it. There's a little bit of red glitter in that if you see it. All right, so I had a great time. What I'll end up doing is I have a few other pins, and I'll make some more of these dangles, and then I will put one of each in a package. And if you've not done any beadwork and you're interested in trying, these are thread-on large beadable keychains. You just unscrew one end or the other end. You put it on the big metal center and then push it back tight. I have a friend who said this came open for her, which is really concerning. I have not had anyone else tell me they've come apart, but this one did open up on her. So maybe that was just me. I didn't squeeze it enough. But if I hear that report again, I might stick a little E6000 inside of the thing before I close it up, before the lid. All right, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We've got a new video every Friday. Sometimes we drop them in the middle of the week, but we try every Friday, have a little completed project, show you what we're doing. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.